until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Off we go on EA Sports. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by the #1 overall pick way back in 2009, Matthew Stafford.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action, Stafford. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Needed on something from the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one caught by Smith. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, LA.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
It doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Another run here with Hampton. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big play here in the big game. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
A run. This is Hampton. And he's in. What a try.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. Chargers are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Rams offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
The tackle by Denzel Perryman. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now it's Nakua getting the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, the Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it 3rd and 10. They go play action with Stafford. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton, and he'll get 4 here up to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
180. Good hut. 180. 180 hut. Go.
On the ground, Hampton. And they'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Jared Verse there to make the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
12. Hey, count.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got it about the 8, and he will get into the end zone.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers move out on top. 14-0.
Chargers 14. Rams nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense drops back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing again is Stafford. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Tuipulotu in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
3rd down. 3rd and 11.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ray. Set.
Now it's Herbert. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
15 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
380.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. Now the ball throws deep for Johnston. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
On the give, here's Hampton. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now Herbert. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. What a drive.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes in the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
5-9.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, Kappa. 12. Let's go. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. Rolling right. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
Stafford's pass complete to number 17, Devontae Adams. A gain of 2.
So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hanson.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He gets free. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers able to add on. It is now 27-0.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Rams offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith.
60.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Elijah Molden to keep him down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Set.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 9 yards to go.
The motion man is Nakua. Throw on 3rd down. Stafford in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Davis to return it. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Set. 380. Set.
They'll go with Hampton. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to do.
He'll manage only a couple. Tackle made by Nate Lasner.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Baylor Tiger. 380. Run. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Let's go. Hey. Run.
On play action, it's Herbert. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's in! A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers add on to their already sizable lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That's out wide for Williams. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Deion Henley in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Williams. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down.
Gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
The Rams punting unit coming out.
For the Rams.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. He tried to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on downs.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, The defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
The Chargers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. What is it?
Here's Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And the Chargers have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Lion. Ready.
They'll go again with Hampton. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Set. Unity. Run.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this.
Set. Ready.
On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, Kappa. Set. Delta. Hey, Ray. Go.
Throwing now is Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Marion Hampton. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They'll try to run with Hampton, and he's into the end zone yet again. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Chargers will add one more onto their big lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They run over center with Williams. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Play action, Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. They have likely one play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with first down.
Set. Let's go, let's go. 380. Ready.
Herbert to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
380. Ready.
Throwing, Herbert. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Set. Crowd right. 380. Home to troops right. Hey, go lion. Let's go. Hey. Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Kicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers stretch things out even further.
Chargers 48, Rams nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Rams take over first and 10.
Rams offense ready to get back to work. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, first and 10. The motion man is Nakua. On the carry, it's Williams. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They motion a receiver right. Williams gets it on the draw. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. It is third and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 7 yards. 3 and out.
Punt team headed out for the Rams. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. And this franchise has done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this performance, the cherry on top, the tour de force for this entire day. Many thought this was the best team all year. And Greg, in the biggest spot, they proved it in a big way.
I think all week preparing for the Super Bowl, I think they felt really good about their chances, Mike. They've been one of the best teams all season long. But to put all 3 phases together on the biggest stage and play at this level, I think when it's all said and done, we're going to look back, Mike, and this is going to be one of the most dominating performances in Super Bowl history.
Commissioner Goodell doing the honors as he hands the trophy to the Los Angeles Chargers, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.